Dykstra. I didn't see what happened there, but I'm guessing an extension of the arm to get herself out to the high post. And San Jose State will get it back. Again, a very slow offensive start to this basketball game for Montana State. They trail by 3, 17-14. Defense keeping them in it right now. 6.5 to go in the first half. And now we got a loose ball. Picking the ball up is Summers. And it goes right down to the low post. Tonga puts it up and in for 2. So Summers lost it, and no travel, no turnover, no foul, no nothing. The ball leaks out. The Bobcats caught in a scramble, and Tonga gets an open look from the rim and puts her team up by 5, 19-14. Spartans in the driver's seat. 6:11 to go in the second quarter, and after the deflection, the Bobcats will keep it in inbound on the far sideline. Up top, Picton. MSU looking for that spark right now. Picton goes to the high post. Dykstra tucks the ball, tries to drive. It's poked out on the help side by Sydney Summers, and it's another turnover for Montana State. Levette driving baseline, swings it out top. Ma is open, pump fakes, now tries to drive the lane and kicks it to Summers. Summers for 3 off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lamardo, and she'll slow it down for Montana State. Dykstra pass to the left wing. With it now Picton. Picton goes to Jansen, back to Picton. She pump fakes, drives the lane, floater from Picton, long, no good. Offensive rebound brought down by Bunyan. She goes to Jansen, 3 from Jansen, and it rolls right in. Taylor Jansen kisses it off the back iron, a friendly spin. Shooter's touches, I believe what they call that one, and the Bobcats get a bucket that time, 19-17. They now trail by 2. 5:13 to go in the second quarter. Picton guarding the ball with it is Sydney Summers. Summers crosses over to the left, loses it. Picks up her dribble. She's in trouble. She kicks it out top to Ma. Now far side Levette. Levette tries to drive on Bunyan, dribbles it off her foot, and it's going to stay with San Jose State. No, they're going to say it was last touched by San Jose State. It was off the ball handler's foot herself, and the Bobcats will get it back going the other way. They trail by 2, 19-17. Jansen will inbound to Izzy Bunyan. Bobcats with a chance to tie it with a 2 here or take the lead with a 3. It was Taylor Jansen knocking home the 3 last possession to get the Bobcats back within a score. Now they look to strike once more. Izzy Bunyan up the far side, hands it off to Brooke Berry at the wing. Berry to her left, now passes far corner to Bunyan. Bunyan to the high post. Jansen in the high-low gets it to Deeden. She pump fakes, goes up with it. It's blocked. Offensive rebound, Deeden. Her putback's no good. And now Jansen comes up with it, and we have a tie-up possession arrow favoring San Jose State. We got a timeout on the floor, so we'll go ahead and take it. 4:42 to go in the second quarter. San Jose State in the lead, 19-17. This is Montana State basketball from Learfield.
Bozeman Spirits Distillery. Craft distilling award-winning spirits for over 9 years. Making some of your favorites like Bobcat Gold Bourbon, Montana 1889 Whiskey, Cold Spring Huckleberry Vodka, Jim Bridger Bourbon, and many more. Visit the tasting room, try signature craft cocktails, and purchase bottles today. Located at 121 West Main, Bozeman Spirits Distillery, downtown Bozeman.
I wanted to put up a fence to protect my tomato plants. So I grabbed this, and then I did this. But instead of yielding a big crop, I hit a utility line and had to pay $1,200 in repairs. I didn't just lose my pride and joy, I could no longer afford the new stovetop I'd been saving up for. Next time, I'm going to make my free call to 811 before I dig.
Learn from Curry and hundreds of others. Call 811 before you dig.
Brought to you by Montana811.org.
The Gallatin Valley is thriving, and Bozeman is not only a destination for families to live, work, and play, it's also a destination for businesses. The Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce is a great way to get involved in Bozeman's thriving business community. The Bozeman Chamber Economic Partnership assists existing businesses through expansion, grows new companies in our community, and attracts fresh opportunities for Gallatin County. Bozeman, our community, a jewel among the Northern Rockies. For more information, go to bozemanchamber.com.
When garage door issues happen, don't just call anybody. Call the pros at DoorTech. Our family-owned and operated business happily serves the Gallatin Valley. We install and service residential, commercial, and custom overhead doors and operators. With factory-trained and certified technicians, we're committed to quality, value, and long-term relationships. Call us at 582-1623 and let us help you with the solution to all your garage door needs. DoorTech is raising the door on quality. Your region's only premier authorized Rainer dealer.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice the meat and cheese for my sub is a sight to behold. The layers of ham, salami, and pepperoni are even more glorious than the pink and orange layers of a sunrise. Yeah, the sun's pretty and all that, but in about 7 billion years, it's going to explode, obliterating the Earth and every living thing on it. And if there's no sun, there's no subs. Meanwhile, the only thing a sub ever obliterated was my hunger. Freshly sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here inside the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth. 4:42 to play in the second quarter. Montana State trailing San Jose State 19-17 on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard. It's San Jose State ball going left to right out of the timeout. Ma will be the one inbounding. Bobcats look like they're putting on a little full court pressure. Ma throws it up ahead. With it now is Anderson. Now to the far side, Levette with the ball. Levette switches on to Hall. She'll work it out top and get a play call from the bench. Good to see Madison Hall back into the game after taking a tough fall early on in this one. Levette throws it down low to Moreland. She puts it up over Jansen. It's good. 21-17, now the score. San Jose State leads by 4 points. Up the court is Bunyan. Bunyan throws it near side to Jansen. Jansen, now Bunyan. Bunyan pump fakes. Throws it inside. Deaton spins to her left. Pump fake. Steps through to the right. Off the glass. Oh, it's no good. Rebound deflected by Barry. Out of bounds. And something that Deaton adjusted that time, and we talked about just using the fundamentals against a team like this that plays such an aggressive style of defense. The shot fake was missing in the first and second quarter so far for Lexi Deaton, and all the Bobcat post players for that matter. That time she used the shot fake, got a nice look. It just didn't fall, but those will go in eventually. If there's one thing we know about Lexi Deaton, she can score from that low post as Deaton deflects it, and it's stolen away by Izzy Bunyan for Montana State. Here come the Cats going right to left. Bunyan to the far side, hands it off to Hall. And Lexi Deaton goes down in the low post. Foul is called. They're going to call that on Moreland. And Moreland now has 3 fouls. Tonga will check in, and Moreland will head to the bench for San Jose State. I imagine we won't see Moreland until the second half with 3:34 to play here in the second quarter. San Jose State leads 21-17 on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard. Inbounding from the baseline is Izzy Bunyan. Ma checked out in the game for San Jose State is Singleton. Lamardo will inbound, Bunyan will inbound. She throws it into Deaton. Deaton hands it back to Bunyan. Bunyan pump fakes, throws it up top. Lamardo down low to Deaton once again. Deaton pump fake, spins to her left, puts it up. Hook shot is good. Lexi Deaton, a fantastic move from the high post. Again, using that shot fake, making the spin move to her left side and kissing it home for 2. The Bobcats trail 21-19. 3:13 to go in the half. And hopefully these last couple possessions are going to be what it takes to get Lexi Deaton going, because we know how much of a lift she gives this Bobcat team. Far side, Singleton. She throws it up top. With the ball now is Nylia Nichols. Levette gets it off the handoff, drives to her left, down Main Street, and home for 2. San Jose State leads now by 4 once again, 23-19. 2:50 to go in the second quarter. Bunyan throws up top to Jansen. Jansen dribbles to her right hand, hands off to Lamardo behind the screen. A 3, nothing but net. KJ Lamardo buries it. Cats trail by 1, 23-22. And that 3 is sponsored by Wendy's. Far side with it is Singleton. Singleton up top, goes to Nichols. Now Levette. Levette working to her left, takes a step back, now drives again, loses it, and it's deflected out of bounds by Madison Hall. Last touch by Montana State. The Spartans will keep it from the far sideline with 11 seconds on the shot clock. That time it was Lamardo stepping over from the help side, getting 2 hands on that ball, almost forced a tie-up, but Levette was able to get rid of it in time, but deflected out of bounds. And inbounding from the far side is Anderson. Anderson into Singleton. She's guarded by Hall. Singleton looking for Tonga at the high post. She gets around her screen to the right. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Singleton's got to get something up. She puts it up. Long 3 over Hall. Off the backboard. No good. But a super long rebound ends up in the hands of San Jose State. Floater from Levette. That's no good. And another rebound. And it's out of bounds. Okay. Almost an O board for San Jose State that time. But what happened was Jack was out guarding Singleton. Singleton was running out of time on the shot clock. Hucked a deep 3 from the top. It was no good off the glass and bounced over all the Bobcat defenders. Nobody was there to get it there outside the three-point line. Levette tried to put up a floater. Again, no good. And the Bobcats end up getting it back off of the second miss with the ball going out of bounds. Just under 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Cats looking to take the lead. They trail by 1. Picton throws it far side to Dykstra. She hands it back to Picton. Picton gets the screen from Deeden. Step back, long 2 on the way. It's good. Natalie Picton with 5 points in this ball game. The freshman gives the Cats the lead, 24-23, 1:38 to go in the second quarter. Nice set drawn up that time by Coach Binford. Working across half court, it's Singleton. Singleton guarded by Picton. Far side, with it is Levette now. Looking to go down low to Moreland. Instead, they get it out to Singleton. Her three's no good, long off the glass. Rebound deflected off of Dykstra, and now we got a tie-up jump ball. Possession arrow favors Montana State. And, something that the Bobcats not particularly used to on the defensive glass as they continue to work to improve that part of their game as a team is some of these balls are taking some really long kicks off the rim, but they're hitting the backboard first, so they're getting that extra oomph off the glass. To the other end, Picton to the corner. Jack for 3, no good. Rebound pulled down on the weak side by Jasmine Singleton. Singleton guarded by Lamardo. She'll slow down and get a play call from the bench. Singleton to the left. Spins back to her right, gets a screen from Moreland. Lamardo stays on her. Now with it is Nicholas. Nicholas throws it down low, and it's deflected, almost taken away by Madison Hall, but she steps out of bounds. And that's a great job from the backside there by Madison Hall as they got the ball to the elbow. That time Nicholas had it and looked to throw a little dump down high-low pass to the opposite post. Little duck in by Moreland, and she wasn't able to get it because Madison Hall came swooping in from the backside and got a hand on it. Spartans inbound from the baseline. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Anderson has it guarded by Dykstra. She swings to the far side. Now Levette has it. 2 on the shot clock. 1. Will she get it up? She does. Floater with her left hand. No good. And Moreland can't pull down the rebound. It's deflected by Picton. Good fight by the point guard as Lexi Deeden chases down the board, and the Cats take it the other way. About a 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Game clock in the first half at 18, shot clock at 17. Picton crosses to her left, picks up her dribble, and she's in trouble that time in the backcourt as Dykstra loses it out of bounds. And they're going to ask for the help from the other official. It's last touch by San Jose State. Okay, so the Bobcats avoid the disaster there near half court. Picton got into trouble picking up her dribble. Lamardo will inbound from the far sideline right next to half court. Again, the Bobcats have 9 seconds on the shot clock, 10 on the game clock here. Picton calls the play. She throws it far side. San Jose State in a zone again, and entry pass ends up going to Dykstra and Deeden, and loose ball bounced around. Doesn't matter. Clock expires, and that'll do it after 1 half in the books. Your score on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard, Montana State 24, San Jose State 23. A very low-scoring first half by both teams. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the Montana State halftime show. Again, 24-23, MSU in the lead, and halftime show coming up next. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
For every peak, valley, and plateau, for every mishap and every adventure, for every Montanan in every season of life, Bozeman Health is here to deliver care with quality, compassion, and respect. Because we see you as more than the patient you are today. We look to what's on the horizon for you and our community over the decades to come. That's care beyond care. Well beyond Bozeman Health.
Maybe your hometown celebrates long-standing Swiss traditions. Cow chip throwing. Or even classic car muscle. Everyone has a hometown, and every hometown has a festival. Cenex wants to hear about yours. That's why we're launching the Hometown Throwdown. Tell us about your fest, and it could win $100,000. Learn more at CenexHometownThrowdown.com. Cenex, powered locally.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, who pump it up, pump it up.
Town of Pump is excited to once again sponsor the Brawl of the Wild Rivalry Series between Montana State and the University of Montana. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions throughout the year at your local Town Pump.
Town Pump, right down the road, pump it up, oh yeah.
Ready to reap a harvest of success? Look no further than the Northern Pulse Growers Association. Join forces with fellow growers in cultivating high-protein, soil-enriching pulses that nourish both land and livelihood. From lentils to chickpeas, we're talking about crops that pack a punch. By becoming a member, you'll gain insider insights, hands-on workshops, and a network of Pulse-passionate partners. Visit our website to join the Northern Pulse Growers Association. Together, we're sowing the seeds of success, one pulse at a time.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle bringing you the Montana State halftime show here from the break inside the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth. And your score after 2 quarters of play on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard, 24-23. The Bobcats lead by 1, trailed by between 1 and 2 scores a majority of the first half, but a couple clutch buckets there late in the second quarter give the Cats the lead here at intermission. It was Lexi Deaton coming alive with a couple really nice moves to the basket. Taylor Jansen 3 was pretty big there in the second quarter as well. Let's go ahead and talk some first half stats. Looking at Montana State, first 10 of 24 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3. Those threes brought to you by Wendy's, and the three-point line has been something that they've wanted to improve so far through these first couple games of the season. So 50% clip at the half. That's encouraging for this Montana State team. From the free throw line, Montana State 0 for 0. Not a lot of stuff called in this ball game. San Jose State only shooting 2 free throws, making 1 of those in the first half. Again, pretty clean game, all things considered, and that's not really something that I expect to keep up, because usually when there's not a lot of calls in the first half, there's more to kind of correct everything in the second half. And it's never going to be the same for 40 minutes. The game of basketball changes a little too much for that to be the case. Looking at some individual numbers for the Bobcats, leading the way with 5 points, it's Natalie Picton and Caitlin Lamardo each, both 2 for 5 from the field and 1 for 2 from 3. Lexi Deaton's got 4 points. Mara Dykstra's got 4 points. Taylor Jansen's got 3, and Madison Hall has 3. Of course, that big three-pointer she made at the end of the first quarter that gave MSU quite the lead. That contributed to their 50% three-point performance in the first half tonight. Looking at San Jose State now as a team, 9 of 25 from the field, 4 of 14 from 3, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Leading the way for them with 6 points each, it's Finau Tonga, Sabrina Ma, and Jael Levette. So, again, 3 players with 6 points. Maya Anderson's got 2. Amaya Moreland's got 2, and that makes up the entirety of the scoring for San Jose State. Again, a very, very low-scoring first half. Just looking at the turnover numbers, Montana State has turned the ball over 11 times. San Jose State with 6 of their own as well. So, pretty sloppy game so far. Not a whole lot of offense to be shown. I mean, we knew after 2 games that this MSU team is definitely a disruptive defensive team, and they're doing their job right now, keeping San Jose State in front, keeping them out of the paint, forcing a lot of threes, and San Jose State's 4 for 14 from the 3 at the half. That shows kind of the night they're having shooting the ball right now. A lot of those threes going long off the glass as well, but again, winning the rebounding battle. Montana State with 18 rebounds to 12 of San Jose State. San Jose State with 3 offensive rebounds, which feels like more. Montana State with 5 of those. And Montana State 7 assists on 10 made baskets. San Jose State 7 assists on 9 made baskets as a team. So pretty even ball game right now. Both teams struggling to get points on the board. Both teams also really doing a nice job defending the ball. And again, we knew this San Jose State team would try and stress you out defensively. A lot of traps, and those traps are definitely bothering MSU early on in this ballgame. So we'll see what the adjustment is in the second half. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about the second half and also hear from Sonny Smallwood, the Bobcats associate head coach. 24-23, Montana State leads at the half on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard. More halftime coverage coming up next here from the Brick. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land-grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide much-needed life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. That's why at Firehouse Subs, they make their subs differently, because their subs can make a difference. Their family of restaurant owners and local crews are proud to continue to serve you the hot, hearty, life-saving subs you crave every day. In fact, it's never been easier to grab their subs to go with Rapid Rescue to Go. Save time when you order online at firehousesubs.com or on their app. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
From our 1946 roots providing lumber for Yellowstone National Park to our current headquarters in Bozeman, we at Simpkins-Hallen believe in building the Gallatin Valley's future while continuing to honor its past. Contractors large and small benefit from our decades of experience and our extensive network of suppliers. We can source the materials you need, no matter the project. For all your building needs, go to where long-standing traditions have met with quality building products for over 75 years. Simpkins-Hallen, a Montana tradition among builders since 1946.
It was a nice spring day, so I decided to do a little work around the house. I didn't think anything of it. I've dug 1,000 holes 1,000 times until I hit a shallow gas line. The repair cost me over $5,000, and in one fell swoop, the family vacation was kaput. I know I'm not the only one, but it still hurts. Next time I'm calling 811 before I dig.
Learn from Jerry and hundreds of others. Call 811 before you dig.
Brought to you by Montana811.org.
When garage door issues happen, don't just call anybody. Call the pros at DoorTech. Our family-owned and operated business happily serves the Gallatin Valley. We install and service residential, commercial, and custom overhead doors and operators. With factory-trained and certified technicians, we're committed to quality, value, and long-term relationships. Call us at 582-1623 and let us help you with the solution to all your garage door needs. DoorTech is raising the door on quality. Your region's only premier authorized Rainer dealer.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Montana State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here bringing you the Montana State Halftime Show. Your score after 2 quarters of play. Montana State 24, San Jose State 23. Coming to you here at the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. Courtside, pretty good crowd here for a Tuesday night in the middle of November at the Brick, but we know the Bobcat faithful, they love their hoops, and it's crossover season for them right now. Of course, a big game coming up this weekend for the Bobcat football team as they take on the Grizz, of course, Cat Grizz. It's one of the biggest weekends of the year, probably the biggest weekend of the year for Montana residents. Everyone's got a side. They got the Cats, they got the Grizz, and here we roll with the Bobcat faithful. But again, U.S. statewide, there's going to be a lot of back and forth answers from different people depending on who you talk to. Some houses divided as well. But right now on the women's basketball side, the Montana Lady Grizz hosting number 24 Washington State in Missoula. It's 30-25. Wazoo in the lead in that one from Dahlberg Arena. And now joining me here on the halftime show is the associate head coach of the Bobcats, Sonny Smallwood. And Sonny, let's go ahead and start by talking about the defense from the Cats here in the first half. You hold this team to 23 points. You force 6 turnovers. What are some things that you're seeing on the defensive end that are working right now?
You know, I think for the most part,
you're good.
We're doing a good job. We've held them under 14 each quarter, and that's what we want to do. We're attack-minded, and it's making a difference.
And offensively, obviously 24 points at the half with 11 turnovers. Not the start to this game we want. Luckily, defensively, holding our own end of the bargain there. But what do you see on the offensive end? It seems like those swarms and that pressure from these help defenders is kind of getting under our skin a little bit.
Yeah, I think that one of the things they're doing is they are Sorry, I'm getting an echo.
Okay. Let me here. Let me try something here. We're gonna do this. This.
Oh my gosh, that's so much better.
Okay, good.
Thank you so much. I think one of the things that's happening is they just play so attack-minded on theirs, and they swarm the ball anytime it gets close to the paint. And so we're not making quick enough decisions. You'll notice that we're being hesitant. We're almost stalling the ball. And that's one of the things that we need to make sure we do is just keep moving it, attacking it, and kicking it before we draw the defenders, and just continue to make that happen. We don't want to try to score in the first 10 seconds unless we've got something absolutely wide open at the rim. Otherwise, move it around and we'll get the great shot.
And going into the second half, I mean, what's the message to the team? What are you looking for? Because I know not the start you want, but that being said, we are in the lead going into the second half. So what's the message to the players as they get ready to come out here and take the floor for the second half?
You know, I think the message is, A, we're ahead by 1, you know. Despite the fact that maybe we're not getting the shots we want and we've turned it over 11 times, we're still leading the basketball game. We've got to continue to play that attack-minded defense because it's keeping them from scoring. And just don't stop being aggressive and being committed to that system because the process is the difference.
All right, Sonny, that's all I got for you. Best of luck in the second half. That was Sonny Smallwood joining us on the second half and or on the halftime show. Bobcats in the lead, 24-20. Coming up for Montana State on Banner Night here at the Brick. We'll take one more time out and have the second half. Coming up next, this is Montana State basketball from Learfield.
For all of your tree and lawn care needs, turn to Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care, a proud sponsor of MSU Athletics. Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care provides outstanding service for your landscape. For pruning, removals, stump grinding, tree moving, plant health care, and all of your landscaping maintenance needs. Check out Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care. Wade duly certified arborist.
The Ribbon Chop House was founded in 2001. Our ability to grow has come through our commitment to Rocky Mountain hospitality, a concept which incorporates a casual attitude with our high-level commitment to loyalty, safety, service, and quality food. At the Ribbon Chop House, our staff is dedicated to creating extraordinary experiences that raise the bar in each of our communities. Enjoy premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs. We look forward to sharing a little Rocky Mountain hospitality with you.
First West Insurance, a Montana-born company, has been helping friends and neighbors protect what they love most since 1972. From home and businesses to farm and ranch to life and health insurance, our team is dedicated to finding solutions that work for you. We believe in creating relationships as deep as our Montana roots. First West, your local insurance agency.
Found your dream home but dread having to move? Call Mesa Moving and Storage. We make moving fun. We work hard so you don't have to. We are here to help take the stress out of moving your home or business. If there's a move in your future, contact Mesa to handle the details so you can enjoy the experience. Mesa, the largest United Agency family in Montana, is ready to take care of all your moving and storage needs. Call the friendly folks at Mesa, 406-285-7033.
Montana Fence, located in Billings, Bozeman, Great Falls, and Kalispell, is Montana's largest fencing superstore. Get everything you need for your fencing projects at rock bottom pricing. Low prices on all styles of farm fence, chain link, vinyl privacy, ornamental iron, cedar pickets, continuous panels, wood privacy. We have it all. Quality materials at truckload prices. Let the experts at Montana Fence help you plan your next project. Whether you use our team or do it yourself, check out Montana Fence.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here inside the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth. Before we start second half action here from the Brick, we'll pause for station identification. This is Bobcat basketball from Learfield. It'll be San Jose State ball to going right to left to start off this second half. And the score right now on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard, MSU 24, San Jose State 23. With the ball up top is Singleton. Singleton working left. Throws it over to Levette. Levette takes a step back jumper as Lamardo goes to the ground. Shot is up and good. Lamardo tried to sell an offensive foul that time. Must have taken a small forearm or something there, but nothing doing. And the Spartans lead now 25-24. Far side, Madison Hall gets the catch, throws it to the near corner. Picton pump fake, step back three from the right side, up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Amaya Moreland. It's Moreland, Anderson, Singleton, Ma, and Levette for San Jose State. For MSU, Picton, Dykstra, Deedon, Hall, and Lamardo to start off this third quarter. Near side, Singleton has it. She's guarded by Madison Hall, and a blocking foul called as Madison Hall was hard denying that right hand and tried to get her chest out and draw a charge that time, but they got her for a block, and that'll keep the ball in the hands of San Jose State. First foul on Montana State here in the second half, and now 2 on the game on Madison Hall. Inbounding near side is Levette. Levette will throw the ball out to Singleton. Here comes a ball screen from Moreland. Singleton's going to work to her right now. At the wing, she's guarded by Deedon. High post, looking for Ma, nothing doing. Now she gets it to Ma. And long pass goes out of bounds. Turnover by San Jose State. Dykstra will inbound going left to right for Montana State. Still looking for their first bucket of this second half. And Amaya Moreland spent a lot of time in that key, as you could probably hear from the background, the MSU bench calling for that 3 in the key, as it's a pass to the high post. Dykstra hands it back to Picton. Picton on the give and go downhill. Shot no good. Offensive rebound, however, pulled down by the Bobcats. With it now near side is Picton. Picton gets a screen to her left, now throws it to Dykstra. Dykstra near side back up top to Picton. Picton pump fakes, and a foul called down low on Amaya Moreland as Deedon was trying to get position and got taken to the ground. Correction, that's not on Moreland, that's on Levette. I was going to say that would have been big news if it was on Moreland. It would have been our 4th, but it'll be staying with the Bobcats. On the baseline, inbounding is Lamardo. Lamardo throws it into Hall. She puts up a quick J, and it's good for 2. Nice drawn-up play that time by the Bobcats as Lamardo finds the cutting Jackson, and she puts up the quick little teardrop J. Far side with it is Singleton for San Jose State. Singleton picked up by Picton in the half court. Now throws up top to Ma. Ma guarded by Hall. Works it near side. Now they go to the low post. Shot up, and that one's good that time by Finau Tonga as she had position there, buried Lexi Deedon at the low block, and was able to turn and throw up a little hook shot. Cats trail 27-26 on the first Interstate Bank scoreboard. With the ball is Picton. She throws it to the wing. Madison Hall with it again. Hall, near side Lamardo. Lamardo looking for the entry pass. She gets to the high post. Deedon turns, faces, dribbles to right, hands it back to Lamardo. Lamardo gets downhill, goes into traffic, puts it up, and we got a blocking foul that time on Tonga as Lamardo will head to the line for 2 shots. Lamardo on the season shooting 93% from the free throw line. And as she gets ready to shoot, Montana State basketball is brought to you by Bridger Brewing, home to award-winning locally crafted beer and pizza. Bridger Brewing. Cheers to every adventure being better than the last. And the Dairy Farmers of Montana. Fuel your health. Not only is dairy delicious, but it also promotes health as well. Just 3 servings of dairy a day improves overall wellness and may reduce the risk of developing some chronic diseases. It's a quick, convenient, and economic way to make sure you are staying strong and healthy on and off the court. Lamardo goes to the line, hits them both, and gives the Cats the lead right back. 28-27 on the first Interstate Bank scoreboard. 7:47 to go in the third quarter. Levette drives the lane on the other side, puts it up right over Deedon. They beat the press and had an open lane. Deedon was stuck there waiting for him underneath the basket and affected the shot a little bit, but the momentum of Levette gets her a great shot, and San Jose State now leads 29-28. Picton gets the screen from Deedon, now throws it to the rolling Deedon. Deedon steps through to her right hand, shot up, no good. Rebound deflected out of bounds, last touched by San Jose State. 7:21 to go in the third. 13 seconds on the shot clock. KJ Lamardo will inbound from the baseline for Montana State. Lamardo throws it to the short corner. Dykstra hands it back to Lamardo. She gets a screen, now works to the left wing. Down low, Deedon spins to her left, off the glass, gets the roll. Nice bury that time, right center cut in the key. Spins right to her left side, kisses it home for 2. A nice move by Lexi Deedon, 30-29. The Cats lead by 1. With the ball is Singleton near side, looking to get by Picton. Now she drives back to her right at the wing. Singleton, nothing going. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Tonga has it. She's posting up on Dykstra. Deaton helps off. Tonga steps through to her left, puts it up off the glass, and good. It's back and forth here in the second half as San Jose State leads now by 1, 31-30. Deaton gets the catch, throws it out to the corner. Madison Hall back inside to Deaton. Now Lamardo has it at the high post. She's going to back it out behind the three-point line. Lamardo dribbling through her right hand, picks up her dribble. Again, high post, it's Deaton. She pump fakes, kicks out Lamardo. 3 on the way, it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Tonga. Up the near side, it's Singleton. Singleton guarded by Picton. She hands it off to Levette. Levette now out top, Ma. Far side once again. Singleton has it. Looks inside. Gets it over the head of Dykstra to Tonga. Shot up. Blocked by Mara Dykstra. Here come the Cats the other way. Lamardo throws it up ahead to Jackson. Now to the corner. Picton open 3 in transition. It's no good, but Lamardo's there on the weak side. Offensive rebound, and she gets it into a cutting Hall. Pull-up jumper from Hall. It's good. I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Jack loves that pull-up. The Cats take the lead right back, 32-31 on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard. 5:41 to go here in the third quarter. Across half court, it's Singleton. Singleton hands it off to Anderson. Now up top, Ma. Ma again to Singleton. They throw down low. With it is Tonga. They're going a lot to Tonga. Tonga has the ball deflected by Lamardo. Ends up in the hands of Singleton, who finds a cutting Ma for an open lay-in. KJ that time did a little swarm on the low post, knocked the ball loose, but in the scramble it ends up with an open layup for San Jose State. Lamardo fakes the handoff at the near wing, kicks it out to Dykstra now in the corner. Madison Hall with it. Hall dribbles to her right hand. She swings it to Lamardo. Now 12 on the shot clock. Dykstra, high post to Picton. Picton gets a screen from Dykstra. Is going to drive downhill. Puts up a little scoop shot. That's no good. Rebound brought down by Dykstra. 5 on the shot clock. Kicks out Hall. 3. Oh, it's no good. That's going to go long out of bounds. Ball will go back to San Jose State. But we got a timeout on the floor. 33-32. San Jose State leads by 1. 4:50 to go in the third quarter. This is Montana State basketball from Learfield.
Have you missed the familiar sounds of a Montana State basketball game? The squeaking of sneakers? Or the fans cheering? You know you want to be there. You know you need to be there. Conoco is here to get you there. So jump in your car, fill up at Conoco, and be part of the winning experience. Don't forget to download and use the My Conoco app to save. Conoco. Choose Go. Proud sponsor of the Montana State Bobcats.
It's time for a wellness tip from SCL Health, now Intermountain Health, an official health partner of the Bobcats. Do you ever feel winded after attending a Bobcats game? Here's something you might not know. Of course you do. You're a true blue and gold Bobcat fan. You sing the fight song at the top of your lungs. Stand up and cheer. Cheer long and loud for dear Montana State. That being said, keep those lungs healthy. The Bobcats need your energy. Learn more at intermountainhealth.org.
As a Montana parent, I want to be at my best for my child. I've learned that if I want to be at my best, then I need to take care of myself. ParentingMontana.org has podcast episodes about taking care of my own health and well-being, improving my relationship with my parenting partner, and supporting my child's physical and mental health. I found the podcast to be informative, relatable, and I can tune in whenever I have time. ParentingMontana.org, tools for your child's success.
Brought to you by SAMHSA and Montana DPHHS.
Rocky Mountain Credit Union has supported Montana State athletics for over 40 years and provides a local credit union for past, present, and future Bobcats. You can have it all with RMCU. Low rates, local banking, a place to start saving, or work on building your credit. Visit your local branch or online at rmcu.net to become a member today. That's rmcu.net. Go Bobcats!
Here's to home. Here's to Northwest Crossing, where kids can be kids. And adults can also be kids. And new neighbors feel like old friends. Welcome to Bozeman, Montana's newest master planned community. Life here comes with nearby top-rated Bozeman schools, on-site eateries and retail, office space, parks, trails, and so much more, including new homes from the 500s to 800s, exclusively built by Williams Homes. Learn more at nwxbzn.com. nwxbzn.com.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here inside the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth. Your score, 4:50 to go in the third quarter. San Jose State leads 33-32 over the Bobcats here on the conference championship banner unveiling night for last year's Montana State team. But this year's Montana State team struggling to get points on the board right now, 33-32. They trail. San Jose State getting in their offense. It's an open three from Ma from the right wing up. No good. Offensive rebound and put back up and in by Nylia Nichols. And now San Jose State leads by 3, 35-32. Again, another weak side board for San Jose State. They've had some high percentage looks here in this second half. They're now 6 of 7 from the field as Lamardo looks for a cutting Dykstra. It's deflected and taken away by the Spartans. To the other end, Levette picked up by Bunyan, puts up a pull-up jumper, no good. Jansen goes for the rebound, gets hammered that time, but can't come down with it. It's boarded by San Jose State, but then running out of bounds with it is Nylia Nicholas. San Jose State right now, I'd say they're winning the effort battle, the physicality battle right now in this ball game. But Montana State staying afloat right now, played great defense through the first half. Now looking to find some rhythm here in the second half as Jansen has it at the near side. Looking to pass the ball to Dykstra. She can't. Now she gets it to her. Dykstra at the wing. Goes back up top to Bunyan. Bunyan pump fakes, drives, finds a cutting Lamardo. Lamardo kicks it out near corner. 3 on the way from Jansen. It's good! Taylor Jansen, her second of the ball game, and we are tied. That's another Bobcat 3 sponsored by Wendy's. And here's the drive on the other end. Levette goes up over Barry. That's no good. Rebound pulled down by Moreland. She goes back up with it, and she is fouled on the putback attempt, that time by Lamardo. Great find that time off the back cut by Lamardo. Gets it to her fellow senior Jansen for the 3. And now on the other end, the Bobcats give up another costly offensive rebound as it'll lead to 2 free throws for San Jose State. Amaya Moreland, the one at the line. On the season right now, Moreland shooting 55.6% from the stripe. Her first one is up and good. Before her second one, Montana State basketball is brought to you by DoorTech, serving all your garage door needs. DoorTech is raising the door on quality. Moreland's second one on the way. It's good. San Jose State takes their lead right back, 37-35 on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard. 3:37 to go in this one. 3:34 to go in the third quarter. All over the place there that time. Near side, Izzy Bunyan will take the ball up the floor. She throws up top to Dykstra now. Skip pass to Maddie Hall in the near side. Hall looking to get it to Jansen. She can't. Loose ball. Bunyan ends up with it. Up top with it now is Hall. She throws it to Dykstra. 10 seconds on the shot clock. High post. Jansen gets it. Throws it to the far corner. Brooke Berry, 3 on the way. No good. Bunyan's right there. Weak side. Oh, board off the glass and good. Izzy Bunyan with the putback. And we are tied once again. 37 apiece on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Far side with the ball is Quo. Back up top. Ma has it now. She's guarded by Berry. Swings it far side to Anderson. Anderson to the corner with it is Quo again. Down low, they find Moreland. There's Madison Hall helping off. A missed travel call, but the shot is up, no good. Brooke Berry and Izzy Bunyan battling each other for the rebound, not realizing they're on the same team, and Berry will push it to the other end in transition. She kicks it out. Hall, far wing, will slow it down and get it to Bunyan, who will set up the offense for the Cats. High post, Merritt Dykstra. Back up top to Bunyan. Bunyan to the far wing. Madison Hall with it now. Hall, back up top. Bunyan looking for the screen from Jansen. She gets it, now throws it to the far side. Skip pass from Hall to Berry. Berry pump fakes, drives the lane, puts one up. It's blocked and taken away by Sabrina Ma coming over from the help side, and then a blocking foul called on Brooke Berry right away. Just 3 fouls now on the Cats here in this quarter, so no bonus quite yet. Mara Dykstra and Brooke Berry will check out. No, correction, Taylor Jansen and Brooke Berry will check out of the game for Montana State. 5 on the floor now for Coach Benford. It's Natalie Picton, Izzy Bunyan, Madison Hall, Mara Dykstra, and Lexi Deedon. San Jose State will inbound it from their own baseline. Getting across half court is Anderson. They break the press and get it back to Levette, who just checked back in for the Spartans. She's guarded by Picton. Working to her left, hands it off to Ma. Now up top with it is Sophia Kelemeni, who's back in the game. Kelemeni throws far side. Levette now up top. 3 on the way from Anderson. Wide open. It's good. And some more defensive breakdowns in this second half than we saw in the first half. But the Bobcats clawing still offensively as Picton drives down the lane on the other end. Puts it up. Count the basket for Natalie Picton. She took the ball across the court, saw a lane to her left hand, crossed over, took advantage, got the foul from the help defender, and knocked down the 2 on her way. Picton heading to the line. On the season, a perfect 100%. She's 2 for 2 as she gets ready to shoot her free throw. Montana State basketball is brought to you by Interwest Moving and Storage, the official moving company of the MSU Bobcats. Picton's free throw is up and good. And once again, this score is knotted up at 40 apiece. 1:37 to go in the third quarter. With it out top is Levette. Levette going to her left hand, guarded by Picton. Spins back to her right. Gets a screen. Nice defense by Picton. Now Izzy Bunyan comes off and knocks the ball loose, but a foul called. They're going to see a little contact on the hip that time by Bunyan. Lamardo will check in. Bunyan will check back out for the Bobcats. It's now the original starting 5-4. Coach Benford on the floor. Inbounding the ball for San Jose State, Nylea Nicholas on the far side. She throws it into Levette, guarded by Picton. Again, tied at 40 apiece. 1:23 to go here in the third quarter. Levette, guarded by Picton. She's going to cross to her left. Pull-up jumper, mid-range, no good. Rebound brought down by, well, it was deflected by about 4 different people. KJ almost got it. Then Lexi almost had it. But it ends up in the hands of San Jose State that time. Nylea Nicholas pulling it down on the baseline. Levette on the drive. Tries to get by Deaton. Picks up her dribble. Now pass it up to Moreland. Shot from the elbow. No good from Moreland. It's deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Lamardo. So another offensive rebound. This time nobody to assign it to. More of a team rebound as it gets deflected off the Cats out of bounds. But they're going to reset the shot clock to 20 seconds, which I'm not sure if that's the right call. They're going to review to see if the ball touched the rim, I think. Yep, they're going to review to see if the last shot hit the rim. Not sure if we're going to go to a media timeout here or not. It doesn't look like it, but 56 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's tied at 40 apiece. And the story right now in this third quarter for Montana State is they've given up a couple more clean looks. It was some open looks in the post for San Jose State throughout this third quarter. They were getting those berries off of their ball reversals, and all of a sudden their fives would be just posted up at the low block with all the space to work with. They're going to say 4.5 on the shot clock, so the ball didn't hit the rim. But a lot of post berries, a couple open looks in transition at the rim for San Jose State, and then most recently a wide open 3 from the top for Sabrina Ma, and another one for Maya Anderson. And they're also really getting a ton of offensive rebounds right now. And now we got a kick ball off the baseline out of bounds on Madison Hall. That's going to reset the shot clock to 20 seconds. So the Bobcats had the shot clocks down to 4.5 after the review. They said the shot didn't touch the rim, but now a quick kick ball on the entry pass from the baseline out of bounds play resets it to 20. Near side, Levette has it. She goes up top to Anderson. Anderson guarded by Lamardo. Throws it to the wing. Ma drives by Hall. Puts up a scoop shot. No good. Another O board. Moreland that time. Her shot is no good. And Mara Dykstra goes up for an offensive rebound and is absolutely pounded into the ground that time. Hit in the face. That didn't look like it felt very good. But Mara Dykstra, she's tough as nails. And that time she's going to draw the foul for her team. And now the Bobcats will get it going the other way. That's 4 fouls on San Jose State. And the Bobcats also have 4 fouls, so we're in the bonus for the final 45 seconds of this quarter. Picton across half court. She's going to get the high screen from Deaton. Work to her right hand. Picton downhill, scoop shot off the glass. It's good, and boy, is she quick. 42-40, the Cats lead. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. 27 on the shot clock, and Coach Benford with her signature pumping up of the crowd here in the brick. It's starting to get loud as the Bobcats could use a stop there, and we got a screen from Tonga. Should have been a moving screen. It's not called. Levette up top, near side now Anderson, guarded by Dykstra, throws it in, it's deflected, stolen away by Deaton. Deaton takes a dribble and gets it up to Hall. 10 seconds left in the quarter, now 7. Hall has it. She throws it right into Lamardo. Lamardo spins to her left, puts it up, off the glass, no good, but Lamardo draws the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots with 3.5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Caitlin Lamardo, nicely done, and a great find down low by Madison Hall. Now checking into the game for San Jose State is number 34, Samaje Smith, listed at 6'6", so definitely a size advantage for San Jose State when she's on the floor, and expected to see more of her tonight just based on the last couple games, but this is her first action of the ball game. Here's Lamardo at the line. Couple dribbles, first free throw up, and it's good before her second. Montana State basketball is brought to you by the Montana State Fund, covering Montana's workers with workers' comp and safety know-how. Workplace safety, you're naked without it. More at safemt.com. Second free throw is no good. Lexi Deaton gets the O-board, back up with it at the buzzer. It's good! Lexi Deaton, heart and hustle, and the Bobcats have their biggest lead of the ballgame, 45-40 after 3 quarters of play on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard. We'll go ahead and take a timeout and have fourth quarter action. When we come back, you're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
Bobcat fans, support both your favorite team and Montana State students. When you shop at MSU bookstores, you help lower the price of course materials for Montana State students. MSU Bookstore is owned by MSU students and faculty and serves as the only not-for-profit campus bookstore in Montana. Shop online at msubookstore.org, at Bobcat Stadium on game days, or on campus in the Strand Union building. Remember, Bobcat fans, when you shop at MSU Bookstore, all proceeds from your purchase go directly to lowering the cost of course materials for Montana State students. Bridger Brewing is home to award-winning locally crafted beer and pizza and is proud to support all things Bobcat sports. Open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, last beer served at 8 p.m., and located right across from the Brick Breeden Fieldhouse. Stop by after the game today to enjoy a cold pint of beer and a slice of made-from-scratch delicious pizza. Dine-in service and online ordering for takeout are both available. Check out BridgerBrewing.com and at Bridger Brewing on Instagram and Facebook, and stay tuned for updates on our newest adventure in Three Forks, Montana.
Are you too hot? Are you too cold? Did you know that you don't have to just deal with it? We at Ambient Air Solutions understand how important comfort plays on your emotions, health, and quality of life on a daily basis. Ambient Air Solutions offers 24/7 emergency service for residential and commercial clients. We also offer financing to help ease the financial stress and burden of a lifelong investment. Call Ambient Air Solutions at 406-577-1818 and leave it to the professionals. Ambient Air Solutions, simplifying heating and cooling.
Bozeman Spirits Distillery. Craft distilling award-winning spirits for over 9 years. Making some of your favorites like Bobcat Gold Bourbon, Montana 1889 Whiskey, Cold Spring Huckleberry Vodka, Jim Bridger Bourbon, and many more. Visit the tasting room, try signature craft cocktails, and purchase bottles today. Located at 121 West Main, Bozeman Spirits Distillery, downtown Bozeman.
If you're in need of structural engineering for your residential, commercial, or wireless telecommunications project, Ascent Engineering provides comprehensive solutions for your project's success. Ascent Engineering is now serving the Big Sky Country in southwestern Montana. Whether it's a new residential home, new commercial building, long-awaited remodel, covered outdoor living space, retaining wall, or telecommunications tower, Ascent Engineering is your expert at providing forensics, assessments, or designs. Ascent Engineering is a proud supporter of your Montana State Bobcats.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here courtside in the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. Your score after 3 quarters of play. Montana State leads 45-40 on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard. Let's get you an update from over in Missoula. Right now, Washington State leading the Montana Lady Grizz 47-35. And I don't know if I did this football game on Saturday justice with me talking about it earlier in the halftime. I was kind of sidetracked trying to pull up another score on my computer. But big weekend coming up in the state of Montana. Cat Grizz, we are excited here in Bozeman to see this Montana State football team travel to Missoula, looking for some big playoff implications and looking to secure the Big Sky Football Championship outright. Arguably the biggest day of the year in the state of Montana. On Saturday, of course, we'll be traveling to North Dakota for a game on Sunday in Grand Forks, but should be able to get into town in time to catch at least the second half of that game. Probably going to have to watch the first half on our bus ride. But now we'll continue ahead with some action here in the fourth quarter for MSU women's basketball as Picton, far side, gets a screen from Deaton, takes the three behind it. It's up, no good. Probably a little too early on the shot clock that time for Picton as the shot is up and no good. Levette storms to the other end of the court, kicks it to the wing, shot up from Mon, no good for three. Picton pulls down the long D-board, and now she's pushing in transition. Bounce pass to Dykstra. It's deflected out of bounds, last touched by San Jose State. Bobcats playing fast here these last few possessions. Now they'll take it out on the baseline, look to slow things down and get a good shot here as Jasmine Singleton checks back in for San Jose State. Lamardo, guarded by Singleton, inbounds, throws it opposite corner to Dykstra. Now she goes out to Picton. Picton looking for the ball screen, instead gets to her right hand and passes it to Deedon. Deedon looking for the high low to Dykstra. It's knocked down and stolen away by Samaje Smith. Again, listed at 6'6", and that's a tough body to get the pass over. And on the other end, Madison Hall steps into the passing lane and steals the pass from Moss. She's going to take it in transition. Dump it to Lamardo off the glass. It's no good. Put back by Dykstra is up and in, though. Big time O-board and basket that time for Mara Dykstra, and a nice find by Madison Hall in transition. Nonetheless, 2 points for the Bobcats, and they lead 47-40. Timeout called by San Jose State, and they're going to go ahead and make that immediate timeout. 8:59 to go here in this ball game. Montana State with their largest lead of the game, 47-40. We'll take a break. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
Maybe your hometown celebrates long-standing Swiss traditions. Cow chip throwing, or even classic car muscle. Everyone has a hometown, and every hometown has a festival. Cenex wants to hear about yours. That's why we're launching the Hometown Throwdown. Tell us about your fest, and it could win $100,000. Learn more at CenexHometownThrowdown.com. Cenex, powered locally.
With friendly customer service and an outstanding location near Montana State University and the base of the Bridger Mountain Range, Country Inn & Suites by Radisson is the perfect place to begin your Bozeman adventure. Country Inn & Suites offers a hot and delicious Be Our Guest breakfast buffet each morning. Free Wi-Fi is available throughout the property, and we have a business center and meeting rooms. Our indoor pool and hot tub is a great way to relax after a day of fun, and the on-site fitness center will keep your workout goals on track. We have spacious king and double queen suites with a full-size sleeper sofa available, and every room in Country Inn & Suites is smoke-free. Reserve your room today.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
The share it with a friend deal, even if that friend is yourself. Your McDonald's, your rules.
There are no wrong answers on the buy one, get one for $1 menu at McDonald's. Every day you can mix and match juicy, crispy favorites like a McDouble, Bacon McDouble, McChicken, or Hot and Spicy McChicken. Prices and participation may vary, cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here inside the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth. 8:59 to go in this one. Montana State leading San Jose State 47-40. A strong start to this fourth quarter for Montana State, as now with 9 minutes to go, San Jose State will take it out from the near sideline. Near side, Levette drives, pull-up jumper at the elbow over Madison Hall, and she gets the roll. It looked like it was going to kick out, and well, it fell right back in. Here comes Mara Dykstra to the other end. Dykstra right down Main Street. Euro step, shot up, hits underneath the rim. O-board Deedon, she gets it back out. Lamardo, three on the way. Got it! KJ Lamardo knocks it down, and the Cats now lead 50-42. Big-time shot that time by the senior. That's another Bobcat 3 sponsored by Wendy's, and that assist by Lexi Deedon, sponsored by Aware Mental Health Services. Smart play by Dean that time off the O-board. She got double teamed, kicked it right back out, and Lamardo buried it. And now we have a foul on Mara Dykstra. All right. No, they're going to say Lexi Deedon. Okay. Tough angle is happening down underneath the opposite basket of where I'm sitting over here. But a lot of size on the floor for San Jose State right now as Finau Tonga is in the game. And Tonga, she's listed as 6'2". Samaje Smith listed as 6'6". Both very effective scoring the ball out of the low post. Near side, Singleton up top to Anderson. Wide open three off the rim, no good. Rebound deflected by Jack into the hands of Mara Dykstra, and she'll throw it up ahead to Picton. Picton across the timeline, far side, 8 minutes to go in this ball game. She gets a screen towards the baseline, and she'll slow down and work it back. Skip pass near side, Lamardo. Jab steps to her right, drives to her left, now circles back to her right hand once again. She throws out top to Dykstra. Dykstra looking for the high-low, nothing doing. She throws near side to Lamardo. Now short corner, Deedon has it. Back up top, Dykstra gets the screen from Deedon. Drives right side, kicks it out. Nice pass from Dykstra. Three from Jackson, no good. Rebound brought down by Ma. Ma pass it over to Singleton, and she'll push it across the court for San Jose State. Cats lead by 8, 50-42. Levette up top to Ma. Ma now near side, Singleton has it. Singleton looking for the post. Good front that time by Mara Dykstra. Singleton working back out with 8 seconds. She's going to get a ball screen. Singleton around the screen, switched on to Hall, gets around her, puts up a floater over Deedon. No good. Rebound deflected by Dykstra into the hands of Natalie Picton. Here comes Picton. Picton, far side, slows it down. Looking for the Barry. She throws it way over the head of Deedon, and it's out of bounds. Turned over by Natalie Picton. And Coach Smallwood said at halftime, they're not really looking to get shots first 10 seconds of the shot clock. They don't want to rush it. And now in this fourth quarter, they're doing exactly that. A little too quick in transition, getting ahead of themselves, and a few too many turnovers for the Bobcats that they want to get off the board. Singleton, cross half court. Iverson set to the left side. Levette throws it up top. Ma's wide open for three. Off the back iron, no good. Lucky missed that time for Montana State as they still lead by 8, 50-42. Near side, Jansen. She throws it into Lamardo. Lamardo kicks it out. Picton. One more to Jansen. Three from the wing. Off the glass, no good. Rebound deflected by Dykstra into the hands of Picton, and a foul's called on Dykstra. All right. Ball goes back to San Jose State. As they get the ball back, Montana State basketball is brought to you by First Interstate Bank. First Interstate Bank is about supporting our communities and cheering on our teams. Thank you for letting us be your trusted community bank for more than 50 years. First Interstate Bank, working together for you. Member FDIC. Across the timeline, it's Singleton for San Jose State. Near side, looking to get by Picton. Instead, she passes it up top to Nicholas. Nicholas to Ma on the far wing now. Ma looking to drive, nothing doing. She pulls it back. Levette drives by Dykstra, puts it up off the glass. It's good. And nobody was there at the rim that time to help Dykstra. Got beat off the drive, and now it's back to a two-score game, 50-44. Montana State in the lead, 5:53 left. Picton gets a screen from Jansen, now throws it left side. Jansen at the wing, looking for something. She throws high post. Dykstra can't find Lamardo. Instead, she dribbles to her right, hands it off to Picton, and a moving screen called on Mara Dykstra. They're going to say she lifted that elbow up. And now Mara's got 3 fouls. 5:42 left in this game. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, but we'll see how that shakes out. But the Bobcats getting in their own way once again offensively. Still looking to find that rhythm. There's been a couple really nice flashes for them. But again, still struggling as a whole. 50 points to show for it on the ball game. They lead by 6, 50-44. Far side. Singleton works it over to Levette. Now Ma, open three again from Ma over Jansen this time, and she cashes it. Back to a 3-point game, 50-47. Montana State in the lead. Far side, Bunyan beats the trap, throws it ahead to Jansen. Now Lamardo near side, back to Jansen. Trail three from Jansen, off the rim, no good. Rebound, won over by Lexi Deedon as Ma thought she had it, but we got a tie-up, and the ball will go to San Jose State. A nice effort that time, a real hustle play by Lexi Deedon. Well, they're going to say it's Montana State ball. The arrow's pointing at San Jose State down at the scores table to my left. I think they're going to ask what the call was. Yeah, okay. So they had MSU lining up for an inbound, but the arrow clearly favoring San Jose State. Just had to look over to center court there at the scores table. And now Singleton works it across, guarded by Hall in the half court. Singleton crosses to her left. Nothing doing. Gets a screen from Moreland. Gets around it, kind of weaves to her right in front of it. Deedon pokes it loose, now dives on it, and we got another tie-up, or we should. They haven't blown the whistle yet. They do. And now the arrow favors Montana State. Took them long enough. And now we're under 5, so we'll take immediate timeout. 50-47, Montana State leads San Jose State on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard. We'll have the final 5 minutes for you when we come back. This is Montana State basketball from Learfield.
Are you too hot? Are you too cold? Did you know that you don't have to just deal with it? We at Ambient Air Solutions understand how important comfort plays on your emotions, health, and quality of life on a daily basis. Ambient Air Solutions offers 24/7 emergency service for residential and commercial clients. We also offer financing to help ease the financial stress and burden of a lifelong investment. Call Ambient Air Solutions at 406-577-1818 and leave it to the professionals. Ambient Air Solutions, simplifying heating and cooling.
The Gallatin Valley is thriving, and Bozeman is not only a destination for families to live, work, and play, it's also a destination for businesses. The Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce is a great way to get involved in Bozeman's thriving business community. The Bozeman Chamber Economic Partnership assists existing businesses through expansion, grows new companies in our community, and attracts fresh opportunities for Gallatin County. Bozeman, our community, a jewel among the Northern Rockies. For more information, go to bozemanchamber.com.
Bridger Brewing is home to award-winning locally crafted beer and pizza and is proud to support all things Bobcat sports. Open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, last beer served at 8 p.m., and located right across from the Brick Breeden Fieldhouse. Stop by after the game today to enjoy a cold pint of beer and a slice of made-from-scratch delicious pizza. Dine-in service and online ordering for takeout are both available. Check out BridgerBrewing.com and at Bridger Brewing on Instagram and Facebook, and stay tuned for updates on our newest adventure in Three Forks, Montana.
Bozeman Spirits Distillery. Craft distilling award-winning spirits for over 9 years. Making some of your favorites like Bobcat Gold Bourbon, Montana 1889 Whiskey, Cold Spring Huckleberry Vodka, Jim Bridger Bourbon, and many more. Visit the tasting room, try signature craft cocktails, and purchase bottles today. Located at 121 West Main, Bozeman Spirits Distillery, downtown Bozeman.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land-grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
Back from the break, Montana State in the lead, 50-47 on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard. 4:47 to go in this ballgame, and the inbound pass from the far side stolen by Levette. Levette goes right up with it, blocked by Izzy Bunyan, but an offensive rebound pulled down by Anderson, and we got a jump ball as Taylor Jansen got tied up there by Maya Anderson underneath the basket. Well, Bobcats, I'm sure, probably had a pretty good play drawn up out of the timeout, but a quick turnover, and now after the jump ball, the arrow goes right back to San Jose State. Far side Singleton. She goes up top to Anderson. Anderson throws it to Ma at the wing. She's guarded by Lamardo. Ma looking down low, nothing doing. She skips it across the court to Levette. Now Levette passes to the near quarter. Singleton guarded by Deedon. She'll get the screen from Moreland. They're going to switch that as Jackson gets switched back onto Singleton. She dumps it back to Moreland. Moreland goes up with it over Deedon. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Izzy Bunyan. Bobcats had to defend all 30 seconds of the shot clock that time as Bunyan gets it across half court. Now throws it over to Jansen. Jansen taking her time, gets it back to Bunyan. Bunyan will set up the offense for Montana State. High post, Jansen turns, faces, now gets to Lamardo. Up top, open three, Lamardo got it! KJ Lamardo knocks it down. And just like that, the Cats lead by 6 once again, 53-47, 3:45 to go in this one. Big time shot from the senior. What a start to this campaign for Caitlin Lamardo. Up top, Ma throws far side. Levette gets around a defender, puts up a jumper. It's blocked by Izzy Bunyan. Lamardo comes up with the rebound, and we got another tie-up. Lamardo thrown to the ground that time, but the Bobcats will have the arrow, so they come up with the ball. Outstanding effort that time by Lamardo. The senior showing up down the stretch for this ball club. 53-47, the Cats lead. A big three and a big rebound. Picton will inbound from the baseline and get the offense going for Montana State, but looks like San Jose State will cue up their press here. Picton throws it into Hall. Hall gets it, goes right back to Picton, and Picton will break the press up the middle of the floor. Picton works to her left, now throws to the corner. Dykstra looking for Deaton, instead throws it back out to Picton, and she'll set up the offense for Montana State. Picton near side to Lamardo. She hands back to Picton. Screen back to Lamardo up top. Now Hall with it in the corner. Dykstra, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Hands off to Picton again. Picton crosses over. She's going to drive to her right. Back to Dykstra. It goes long. Hall's got to put something up at the shot clock. It's blocked by Moreland. Hall gets another offensive rebound, and it's a shot clock violation. Madison Hall knocked to the ground hard, but they're going to say the shot clock violation came first. We got a warning. We'll see what they're saying here. The ref's going to come over and explain to Coach Binford. Are they going to say earlier in the shot clock? I know one of the MSU posts, I think it was Dykstra, went down. Okay, so they said Madison Hall flopped and she got a warning. She was tackled to the ground. Anyways, Singleton in the offense for San Jose State. 2:54 to go. Cats lead by 6, 53-47. Levette to Ma, near side. Ma drives the lane, reverses underneath the basket, throws it out to the corner. It's deflected into the hands of Singleton. Back out to Levette. Open three on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lexi Deaton. She'll throw the outlet ahead to Lamardo. Lamardo back to Hall, and now the Bobcats will slow it down across half court. Near side, Lamardo. Looking inside, can't find Deaton. Instead, she throws it up top to Dykstra. Dykstra to Hall. Open three from the left wing. Madison Hall, she knocks it down. The super senior with a big-time bucket. It's 56-47. Montana State in the lead by 9. 2:12 to go in this one, and it's a timeout called by San Jose State. It's starting to get loud here in the brick. 30-second timeout looks like they're going to say called by San Jose State, so we'll go ahead and keep it here. Yes, second timeout is the call. Head coach April Phillips wants to call that one and see if she can draw something up to keep this game within reach. The Bobcats lead by 9. A couple big threes down the stretch here from KJ Lamardo and Madison Hall. A couple of upperclassmen stepping up to the plate and knocking it out of the park here in crunch time. As we get ready for these last couple minutes here, don't forget your Montana State postgame show will be brought to you by Ribbon Chop House. Montana's Ribbon Chop House has been serving Rocky Mountain communities for over 20 years. Our ability to grow has come through our commitment to Rocky Mountain hospitality, a concept which incorporates a casual attitude with our commitment to loyalty, safety, service, and quality food. We hope you'll be our guest at one of our Montana locations soon. Also, Town Pump, proud sponsor of the Brawl of the Wild rivalry series. Big week for them between Montana State and the U of Montana. All season long, look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions at your local Town Pump. From the far sideline, or near sideline, San Jose State with it. On the wing, it's Singleton. She gets a couple of screens. Nobody there outside to take her, so Deaton steps out. Now Levette throws it near side to Quo. Three on the way, no good. Rebound deflected off the hands of Deaton, then hits a San Jose State player and goes out of bounds. 56-47. Cats lead by 9. They have the ball. Important to just get the ball in, take care of it, get it across, get into your offense, and run some time off. Natalie Picton working across half court now against the press. Picton crosses to her right, back to her left now. She throws it down low to Deaton, and a foul called. That's a reach on Amaya Moreland. That'll be her 5th foul, so she'll be done in this one. That's the first foul called on San Jose State here in this fourth quarter. So no bonus yet. And Coach Binford wants to take a timeout. What do we got here? Now we got a stoppage. Okay, so 5 fouls on Moreland is what they're talking about at the score table. But nonetheless, Coach Binford calls a timeout. Montana State basketball is brought to you by Rocky Mountain Credit Union, supporting Bobcat wins for over 75 years and counting. By members' choice, this financial institution is not federally insured. Each account is insured up to $250,000. Also, Vance Thompson Vision, See every pulse-pounding, buzzer-beating play in astounding detail with a patient experience that's second to none, experienced doctors, and advanced technology. Vance Thompson Vision, the official LASIK and cataract surgeon of the Bobcats, is your home for laser vision correction. Learn more at VanceThompsonVision.com. All right, 56-47 the score on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard. 1:43 to go. Still 4 more fouls need to be made by San Jose State before this thing gets into the bonus. Inbounding from the baseline is Natalie Picton for the Cats. We'll see what Coach Ben drew up in the timeout here. But again, a couple big shots from some seniors. KJ Lamardo, Madison Hall down the stretch that have elevated this Bobcat lead as Picton throws it long to the top. With it now is Dykstra. She hands it back off to Picton. Picton is trapped. She gets it back to Dykstra. Now near side Lamardo, 3, and it is blocked. A lot of traffic that time. She tried to force it, and it got shut down by San Jose State. Levette drives to the other end, puts up a little floater with her left hand, and it goes down for 2. It's now a 7-point MSU lead. 56-49 on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard. Mara Dykstra with the ball in the left slot. She's going to dribble to her right and hand it off to Lamardo. Lamardo downhill, looking to get it to Hall. Instead, she throws it back over her shoulder to Dykstra. Now near side, Picton, open 3. Could it be? No, it's no good. Rebound, deflected, bounced around, and ends up in the hands of Natalie Picton. As coming in late, Jasmine Singleton dives for it and hits Natalie Picton. A foul called on San Jose State. Shot clock resets to 20 on the foul. Lamardo will inbound it from the baseline. Sabrina Ma checking back in. 3 more fouls still to go for this bonus for San Jose State. 1:04 left. They're running out of time. Cats lead by 7, 56-49. Near side, Dykstra hands it off to Lamardo. Lamardo works out top. She's guarded tightly by Ma. She'll work to her left and drop it over to Natalie Picton. Wing, Dykstra across the formation. 3 from Lamardo. She cashes it. KJ Lamardo with the dagger. It's a 10-point Bobcat lead with 50 seconds to go. Up top, Singleton, guarded by Picton. 20 on the shot clock, 43 on the game clock. Near side, Levette drives, blocked by Dean. Lamardo comes up with the rebound, and now we have a foul as she's checked to the ground by Levette. Not sure how that's going to fly. We'll see what the call is here. That's going to be the 3rd foul on San Jose State, as Lamardo was harassed on the rebound that time. KJ Lamardo, the senior, big play after big play down the stretch, and now we got a timeout called by San Jose State. Maybe they're reviewing to see if KJ hit her with the elbow. She kind of swung her arms. I'm not sure. They got a dead ball, so we're going to go ahead and sneak in a live read here. Montana State basketball brought to you by Intermountain Health, formerly known as SCL Health in Big Sky Country. It's proud to be an official health partner of Montana State Athletics. And McDonald's, presented by your locally owned and operated McDonald's restaurants. Download the app and earn free food, order from anywhere, and even skip the line with convenient curbside pickup. Also, Parenting Montana. In Montana, parenting is important to us. Figuring it out doesn't come easy. In the ParentingMontana.org podcast, we talk with experts about the challenges and joys of being in a parenting role. ParentingMontana.org, tools for your child's success. Well, folks, I don't have a live stat to go off of for how much KJ has scored tonight, but let me tell you one thing. Live stats are down, don't matter. KJ's getting baskets, couple big threes down the stretch for Montana State. 59-49, the Cats lead on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard. 36.8 seconds to go. It's been big play after big play from the seniors. We saw Madison Hall hit a couple big shots, Lamardo a couple big shots. Lexi Deaton is battling underneath the basket. That cannot go unnoticed as well. Rebound after rebound, and now they're going to call a timeout to advance, but I don't think that's going to make them go to the bench. They're just going to say timeout to advance so they can get in their offense. But Lexi Dean getting tended to on the Bobcat bench, a little blood on her hand, but she's all right. It's just she's going to work down there. And a lot of it is on the defensive end. She's been fighting hard for some rebounds here in this 4th quarter, and the Bobcats, in crunch time, making the necessary plays to give themselves a double-digit lead with 36 seconds left in the game. It hasn't been pretty through 40 minutes. I'll be honest. It hasn't. That being said, winning plays in winning time in this 4th quarter by Montana State, and now they're in a position to get their first victory of the season. They just got to hold on for another 36 seconds. Coach Benford again called the timeout to advance the ball. Now it'll be Madison Hall right in front of me here at the scorer's table checking that ball in for the Bobcats. Hall came out of the game early, got banged up a little bit trying to take the charge, but she came back, and she's been balling out for Montana State. She gets it into Picton. Now far side with it is Dykstra, and Dykstra is fouled. Now that's 4 team fouls on San Jose State. Thought we might be in the bonus. Not quite. Not quite. Far side inbounding is Madison Hall once more. Hall throws it into Picton, and a foul even before the inbound pass, and that'll send the point guard, Natalie Picton, to the line. She had an and one earlier, so she's now 3 for 3 on the season from the free throw line. We'll see if she can make it a perfect 5 for 5 here with a couple of free throws at the end. Again, Picton, the freshman out of Welland, Ontario, and she's been thrusted into a starting role at the point guard position with Dylan Phillip being out with an injury, and she's risen to the challenge. First free throw good from Picton. She'll shoot one more, and she knocks it down. So Picton hits them both, and the Cats lead by 12, 61-49. 30 seconds to go. Levette up the near side, looking to get to the rim. Hall gets in front of her, and they're going to call a foul on Hall. Only the 4th on the Bobcats, and that's a bailout. I mean, you reward the offensive player for being out of control. She's running full speed straight down the lane. Jack tries to get out of her way, and she trips over herself. Levette hands it off to Ma. Ma pump fakes, drives baseline out of the play, and Lamardo comes up with the steal. She throws it ahead to Picton, and Picton will dribble this thing out as she works out of traffic. Nothing left on the clock. Not sure what's going on here, and a foul. So they're going to give Mara Dykstra 2 free throws with the game well out of reach. Mara heading to the free throw line, and looks like the Bobcats, despite a wishy-washy first half, they've really come alive in this fourth quarter. And they'll be excited to look at the box score because they scored 21 in the third quarter, which fantastic. But first free throw, on the way from Mara, off the rim and no good. We'll see what that number ends up with. I guess I could probably do some math in my head. They got 21 in the fourth quarter too. Mara looking to make it 22. 10 seconds on the clock. Dykstra at the free throw line. Here comes the free throw attempt, and it's good. So she splits the pair, and it's a 62-49 lead for the Bobcats. 13-point lead with 10 seconds to go. Dean will check out. She gets a nice ovation from the home fans. And now we'll see if they play for another shot or if they just run this thing out, as Levette will let it roll up to half court and pick it up. Levette with 7 seconds gets a screen from Smith. Now works back to her right hand, guarded by Picton up top. Ma, 3 on the way, and it's no good off the rim. Rebound brought down by Brooke Berry as time expires, and that'll do it, folks. Your final score on the first Interstate Bank scoreboard. Montana State 62, San Jose State 49. Montana State gets their first W of the year. They move to 1-2, a big non-conference home win. A lot of road games coming up, so protecting home court, big deal at this point in the season. We'll get to that more in the post-game show. Sponsored by Ribbon Chop House, but we're going to go ahead and take a break. And when we come back, we'll have that post-game show sponsored by Ribbon Chop House. Your final, Montana State 62, San Jose State 49. This is Montana State basketball from Learfield.
Rocky Mountain Credit Union has supported Montana State athletics for over 40 years and provides a local credit union for past, present, and future Bobcats. You can have it all with RMCU. Low rates, local banking, a place to start saving, or work on building your credit. Visit your local branch or online at rmcu.net to become a member today. That's rmcu.net. Go Bobcats!
The Ribbon Chop House was founded in 2001. Our ability to grow has come through our commitment to Rocky Mountain hospitality, a concept which incorporates a casual attitude with our high-level commitment to loyalty, safety, service, and quality food. At the Ribbon Chop House, our staff is dedicated to creating extraordinary experiences that raise the bar in each of our communities. Enjoy premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs. We look forward to sharing a little Rocky Mountain hospitality with you.
World-class physicians, patient care that's second to none, the most advanced technology available. With a scorecard like that, you can trust Vance Thompson Vision to provide you with the best possible options for your vision. From LASIK to cataracts to everything in between, our surgeons and their teams root for their patients with as much dedication as diehard fans do for their favorite teams. Request your laser vision consultation from the official LASIK and cataract surgeon of the Bobcats. Visit VanceThompsonVision.com.
Found your dream home but dread having to move? Call Mesa Moving and Storage. We make moving fun. We work hard so you don't have to. We are here to help take the stress out of moving your home or business. If there's a move in your future, contact Mesa to handle the details so you can enjoy the experience. Mesa, the largest United agency family in Montana, is ready to take care of all your moving and storage needs. Call the friendly folks at Mesa, 406-285-7033.
Bobcat fans, support both your favorite team and Montana State students. When you shop at MSU bookstores, you help lower the price of course materials for Montana State students. MSU Bookstore is owned by MSU students and faculty and serves as the only not-for-profit campus bookstore in Montana. Shop online at msubookstore.org, at Bobcat Stadium on game days, or on campus in the Strand Union Building. Remember, Bobcat fans, when you shop at MSU Bookstore, all proceeds from your purchase go directly to lowering the cost of course materials for Montana State students.
For all of your tree and lawn care needs, turn to Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care, a proud sponsor of MSU Athletics. Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care provides outstanding service for your landscape for pruning, removals, stump grinding, tree moving, plant health care, and all of your landscaping maintenance needs. Check out Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care. Wade duly certified arborist.
62-49 the final score here from the break. The Bobcats get their first win of the season, moving to 1-2 overall. 62-49 victory over San Jose State. This is the Montana State postgame show brought to you by the Ribbon Shop House, home of premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs. So let's do a quick glance at the stats tonight for Montana State, leading the way with 17 points. Who else but the senior, KJ Lamardo, 5 of 11 from the field in 34 minutes played, 4 of 7 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and 6 rebounds. She has just been fantastic to start the season. 4 assists as well, and 0 turnovers, and 3 steals. That's a fantastic performance. We'll get more on that later. 23 of 53, the Bobcats finished from the field, 9 of 25 from 3, and 7 of 9 from the free throw line. A couple other Bobcats in double figures. Natalie Picton, the freshman, with a career-high 12 points. Madison Hall finishes this one up with 10 points, 8 for Deeden, 7 for Dykstra, and 2 for Izzy Bunyan. Taylor Jansen as well finished this game with 6 points. The Bobcats' 9 3-pointers tonight were sponsored by Wendy's, and the 14 assists from them were sponsored by Aware Mental Health Services. For San Jose State as a team, they finished 20 of 56 from the field, 6 of 23 from 3, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. And props to this Bobcat defense, holding the Spartans to just 9 fourth-quarter points. They also turned them over 13 times, Montana State with 17 turnovers of their own. But on the rebounding battle, the Bobcats win that one 38-29. So it seemed like they were giving up a lot of O boards, but they're also getting a lot of O boards. So kudos to the Bobcats. Well, I was going to cut to a break, but we're going to have Trisha Binford coming over to the scores table now to join me on the post-game show. Grabs the headset, and she's going to take a seat right to my right side, and now we got her. All right, Coach Binford joining me now on the Montana State postgame show brought to you by Montana Ribbon Shop House. Coach, can you hear me all right?
I can hear you.
Great. Well, Coach, first win of the season. How's it feel?
Feels great. I tell them get used to that. Those are a lot more fun. That's a fun locker room right now.
Well, looking at the box score, and slow start offensively in this one, only scoring 24 points in the first half, but you guys come out 21 third-quarter points, 17 in the fourth quarter. Talk about some of the big plays offensively the team made in the second half, especially those seniors, Madison Hall, Caitlin Lamardo, fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. KJ hit some big shots. Jack hit some big shots. Natalie, I thought, was really good in the ball screen for us. Lexi kind of owned the interior. We played a little bit of a tighter rotation today. Obviously want to get in some other kids, but those kids were doing a great job and giving us some great minutes. You know, we did a really good job in the second half, and on the defensive end, we kept them under 14 points for 3 out of the 4 quarters, so really solid there.
So BYU, tight game the whole way, but couldn't quite string together 4 good quarters. Similar thing with Arizona State. You guys start in the hole, come back, get it down to 4, but run out of gas in that one. What was the difference tonight playing against San Jose State and being able to make those winning plays in crunch time?
Well, I think when you hit some shots, Daniel, I'm like, those were the big shots. Sometimes you put the ball in their hands, and you're at that point where you're familiar with each other and what you're doing on the floor, and that's when you got to step up and hit those shots. And we had one drawn up play for KJ that she got the three, and then she got another great look, and teammates looked for her. That was huge. Made the extra pass by the team. We talked about moving the ball a little bit quicker in the second half. First half, we were just really hesitant. We kept waiting for that trap to come because we prepared them for a lot of random traps, and instead in the second half, we just kind of moved the ball and found the open player.
Well, Coach, KJ Lamardo, 17 points. She goes 4 for 7 from 3, 5-11 from the field. She's got 4 assists to 0 turnovers, 6 rebounds, 3 steals. She really filled it up tonight, and she's been great to start the season. She averaged 14 coming into tonight's game after 2 games. Talk about the way she stepped up. Obviously, you lose a lot of scoring from last year's team, and we're looking around, and it's like, who are the returners that can give us that lift? And it seems like she's really risen up to the occasion so far.
Well, she has, and, tonight she got a lot of threes, but, over at Arizona State, she was getting a lot off cutting off post entries, so she's really evolving her game where she's doing more than people just thinking of her as a spot-up shooter. She's actually getting involved with a lot of the decision-making, the play-making for some others. She's moving the ball very well for us, so this offense has opened it up for her a little bit more, and their teammates are fighting her. I'm like, that's the other thing is, with your teammates finding your hot hand, and I was really proud of our kids with that.
And before we wrap this thing up, I mean, how important is it to get this win at home? Obviously, a lot of road games coming up on the schedule, a lot of traveling. It's not easy to win on the road, so being able to protect home court tonight, what does that mean?
Well, it's huge. You and I both know what we have on our preseason schedule. There's no easy games. Everything's going to be hard fought. And, the biggest thing is you got to learn how to win. And we weren't able to do that when we had BYU. We cut it to within 4 against Arizona State today. They tightened it up, but we responded. And, that's what it's going to take. You're going to have some teams that make some runs, but you're going to have to shorten your runs, and you're going to have to make your adjustments. We had to make an adjustment. They were killing us in the post play, so we kind of shut that down, and then they got the 3-ball going, but we had some kids respond when they tightened it up. I think they got to within 3, and then KJ got going, and we were able to put them away.
Well, Coach, love seeing the team get it done at home. Love seeing them getting done at Banner Night, and I really enjoyed talking to you after a win compared to a loss.
So much more fun, isn't it? And I'm enjoying this championship ring we got to celebrate. So I told him we're going to have to continue to work. Those are achieved on a daily basis. You got to chop wood, carry water, win the day. We certainly won today, and tomorrow we'll rest up. We've had quite a few games, so hopefully get some legs back with us.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I appreciate you coming on. We'll talk soon.
Thanks, Dan.
That was Coach Tricia Binford joining me on the Montana State postgame show, sponsored by Ribbon Chop House. We'll take a break, and when we come back, postgame coverage will continue from the brick. This is Montana State basketball from Learfield.
From our 1946 roots providing lumber for Yellowstone National Park to our current headquarters in Bozeman, we at Simpkins Howland believe in building the Gallatin Valley's future while continuing to honor its past. Contractors large and small benefit from our decades of experience and our extensive network of suppliers. We can source the materials you need, no matter the project. For all your building needs, go to where long-standing traditions have met with quality building products for over 75 years. Simpkins Howland, a Montana tradition among builders since 1946.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice the meat and cheese for my sub is a sight to behold. The layers of ham, salami, and pepperoni are even more glorious than the pink and orange layers of a sunrise. Yeah, the sun's pretty and all that, but in about 7 billion years it's going to explode, obliterating the earth and every living thing on it. And if there's no sun, there's no subs. Meanwhile, the only thing a sub ever obliterated was my hunger. Freshly sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land-grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
I wanted to put up a fence to protect my tomato plants. So I grabbed this, and then I did this. But instead of yielding a big crop, I hit a utility line and had to pay $1,200 in repairs. I didn't just lose my pride and joy, I could no longer afford the new stovetop I'd been saving up for. Next time, I'm going to make my free call to 811 before I dig.
Learn from Curry and hundreds of others.
Call 811 before you dig.
Brought to you by Montana811.org.
Back here on the postgame show, Daniel Salle, final score, Montana State gets the win 62-49 over San Jose State here, their first win of the season. They advance to 1-2 on the season, and again, nice win for Montana State, making all the right plays down the stretch. Let's go ahead and get to our McDonald's postgame delivery of the game, presented by your locally owned and operated McDonald's of Montana. And well, we've talked enough about her on the postgame show, so why not do it some more? Caitlin Lamardo, the senior out of Silver City, New Mexico, 5 of 11 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 3 offense and 3 defense, 17 points, like I said, 4 assists, 0 turnovers, and 3 steals. That's a very well-balanced night from the senior Caitlin Lamardo. Again, fantastic, and she's someone who's going to be asked a lot of this season. There's no two ways about it. She started ever since she got here. This is year 4 for her, and in a team that graduated a lot of scoring from last year, she's stepping up to the plate, making those winning plays tonight as well. Just a kudos to her, and really all 4 of the seniors tonight. Her, Madison Jackson, or Madison Hall, I should say, Taylor Jansen hit a couple huge threes, got a couple big rebounds as well in this game, and Lexi Deaton battled down low. She finished this game with 8 points, 4 of 8 from the field, and 6 rebounds. But defensively, she had 4 steals. She was fantastic. She had an assist as well and a block. Lexi Deaton, kudos to you. Kudos to this senior class. I mean, they're going to be asked to lead the way here this season for this Bobcat basketball team, and that's what they did tonight. They stepped up when it was necessary in crunch time. Final score tonight from the Brick, 62-49. Montana State beats San Jose State on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard. We'll go ahead and take another timeout, and we'll continue on with the postgame show, sponsored by Ribbon Chop House next. This is Montana State basketball from Learfield.
Discover the difference a family-owned Montana bank can make for you and your business. Stockman Bank is focused only on Montana, no place else. So you come first with us. Enjoy a local banking experience uniquely designed to meet the financial needs of your Montana business. Visit your neighborhood Stockman Bank to say hello and let us earn your trust and your business. Moving Montana forward. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Montana's Ribbon Chop House, our guests and service are our top priorities. We've been serving Rocky Mountain communities signature steaks, delicious seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs for over 20 years. Whether you're celebrating an important milestone, want to watch a big game, or just grab lunch with friends, we're your local spot that feels like home. We have locations in Bozeman, Billings, Butte, and Livingston, so you can enjoy Ribbon Chop House across Montana. We look forward to sharing a little Rocky Mountain hospitality with you soon.
Here's to home. Here's to Northwest Crossing, where kids can be kids, and adults can also be kids, and new neighbors feel like old friends. Welcome to Bozeman, Montana's newest master planned community. Life here comes with nearby top-rated Bozeman schools, on-site eateries and retail, office space, parks, trails, and so much more, including new homes from the 500s to 800s, exclusively built by Williams Homes. Learn more at nwxbzn.com. nwxbzn.com.
It's time for a wellness tip from SCL Health, now Intermountain Health, an official health partner of the Bobcats. Do you ever feel winded after attending a Bobcats game? Here's something you might not know. Of course you do. You're a true blue and gold Bobcat fan. You sing the fight song at the top of your lungs. Stand up and cheer. Cheer long and loud for dear Montana State. That being said, keep those lungs healthy. The Bobcats need your energy. Learn more at intermountainhealth.org.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land-grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, who pump it up.
Town of Pump is excited to once again sponsor the Brawl of the Wild Rivalry Series between Montana State and the University of Montana. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions throughout the year at your local Town Pump.
Town Pump, right down the road. Pump it
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here inside the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth. Your final score on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard tonight, 62-49. The Bobcats get their first win of the season against San Jose State. Let's go ahead and pause real quick for station identification. This is Bobcat basketball from Learfield.
AM 1450 KMMS, Bozeman, 1340 KPRK Livingston, where Montana talks.
Well, folks, it was an exciting finish to this one here in the Brick. Let's go ahead and listen into tonight's highlights, sponsored by First Security Bank. Far side, 10 on the shot clock for Montana State. Hall drives to the elbow, kicks it out. Picton's got to make something happen with 5. She pulls the 3. Got it! Natalie Picton, the freshman, knocks it down, and the Cats strike first. 3-0, they lead. 8:55 to go. Inbounding is Bunyan. She gets it to Hall. Hall takes a dribble to the right. Deep 3 at the horn. Got it! Bank is open. Madison Hall beats the buzzer, and the Cats get within one. 11-10 the score after 1 quarter of play. Lamardo down low to Dean once again. Dean pump fake, spins to her left, puts it up. Hook shot is good. Lexi Deed in a fantastic move from the high post. Bunyan pump fakes, drives, finds a cutting Lamardo. Lamardo kicks it out near corner. 3 on the way from Jansen. It's good. Taylor Jansen, her second of the